Good morning, boomers. Let me adjust this mic. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to BizMarT, AKPOS, and the rest of the boomers out there. Things are warming up. We got Musky on line 2, loading up the Bitcoin bags. More bits, more kabooms, guys. I feel like Elon's a newbie, guys. And we're like light years ahead of the richest man in the world. It's, you know, it kind of feels. Let me drop a bomb on him because we've been crip walking. I don't know who Musky is. He could be an actor or not. I really don't care. But he is driving the price up today. Boom. Let me drop another one. Boom. A crypto noob, a little Bitcoin newbie. Just welcome to the blockchain battlefield, to the Bitcoin battlefield. He's a young cadet. He's a young cadet. Just wait till he finds out about Ether and Binance and all the rest of the DeFi mania that's going on. It's an excitement on the networks, guys. It's an excitement on the networks. Hit the likes indeed. Good morning, good afternoon to those that are on the other side of the plane. It's the voice here, and I'm dropping bombs on him. A newbie with a $1.5 billion bag. That's right. He's a noob, though. He's a noob, guys. He's a noob. Just entered, you know. He's probably watching the price every day now, you know, the price of the bits. I was talking to someone offline right now, just a moment ago, and I told him, like, oh, you know, the price of Bitcoin just hit like 44 or 43. And he's like, oh, yeah, I mean, he's worried about the shit coins that he's in. And, you know, that's when you know you've been in crypto a while. You know, a $44,000 Bitcoin doesn't even catch your attention because some of these altcoins are running up like no other. Shout out to the maniacs out there that are making gains out there. This is the WrestleMania of crypto, the Royal Rumble of crypto. Shout out to the Ultimate Warriors of crypto out there. This thing is getting wild. Yeah, and I'll tell you, I mean, I saw that Musk, he bought and everything, and I saw the price go up, but I'm looking at these baby altcoins, these little baby shit coins that are booming like no other. If you're excited about a 43K Bitcoin, you know, there's some altcoins here that you may want to look at. There's some altcoins that you may want to look at. Shout out to LM. Shout out to BizMarT. Let's look at the charts over here. Ether's climbing after a dump, and there was an opportunity while everybody's looking at Bitcoin. Here goes this candle south for Ether, and you know, this may be one of the last times we see Ether under 0.04. I'll be honest with you. I mean, you know, it's been there at that line, but you know how I feel. Ether's 0.05. It's a fifth of a Bitcoin, in my opinion, or more. It's probably a tenth. So, you know, here goes the opportunity while everybody's FOMOing into Bitcoin, where we've been in for years now, when people used to stop by here and telling us that it was all over. And, you know, we've been out here holding the line. Okay. Hey, champ, what do you think about ETH, says Mola? I mean, I've been talking about ETH. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I told you guys ETH was going to be the one that drove the market boom. You know, I've been saying it since $170. I've been stacking and packing. And I've been saying ETH, DeFi Mania. Now I'm on Binance and other things, you know, like the ETH hit already, guys. The ETH hit. Bitcoin hit already. You want to make sure that you're outpacing the herd out here. Don't be a sheep. You want to outpace the herd. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, Musky behaving like a sheep right now. Okay, I'm cool with it. But it makes me feel better about the movements that Rafterman and BizMarT and the rest of the OG boomers have been performing here for years now. Shout out to Rafterman. Thank you for the $2. Boom. 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 I'm appreciative of every single fiat dollar, every single Satoshi. I appreciate every single one. Thank you so much, Rafterman. OG boomer out here in the Bitcoin battlefield. Elon may want to holler at Rafterman. Elon may want to talk to Rafterman about some of the platforms. Welcome, Elon, if you're tuning in. It's the voice. I'm not your crypto daddy. Boom! He's probably looking at the price like, you know how it is. You get into your crypto and you're looking at the prices at every moment. So you know he's on the gecko. He's on the gecko. He's got himself a little wallet or whatnot. He's looking all the time. Don't act like Musky is not looking. Shout out to Raptor, man. Loving my link. Indeed. Thank you so much. Bit Papa with the $5. Boom. Kaboom. BSC is cracking Binance Smart Chain. It is, guys. I mean, that's another call. I mean, guys, I mean, you know, I'm going to say I told you so. I mean, I told you that Binance, boom, boom, boom. Look at the chain. Look at these. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not your daddy. And boom, boom, boom. Okay? And shout out to Bit Papa. You, I believe it was you. Pancake Bunny. I started looking into the bunny. The bunny looks like a boomer. Okay? Stake the bunny, earn the BNB, which was one of the most attractive things. Queen's Races with the $5. Boom! Pair character cheerfully blowing a party horn. Boom! Pull out the Sofar. Shout out to CryptoZilla. He put me down with that horn. The Sofar horn. S-O-P-H-A-R. If you want to get biblical with them, Queens. Boom! Welcome to the Temple of the Boomers. I love that. The Temple of the Boom. Indiana Crypto and the Temple of Boom. Champagne Crypto and the Temple of Boom out here with Big Papa. Another boom. The Kapump was nice this morning, indeed. Celsius is rocking. They're all rocking right now. Algorand, bro, earning nice. It is nice. It seems like all the good ones, or even the shitty ones, are booming right now. It's a boom like no other. Indeed. It's starting to warm up. Okay, it's starting to warm up. Now the question here is, how much room do we got here? How much room do we got here? Because we all know the party, they're gonna pull the plug at some moment, and things are gonna pull back. I don't think so yet. I think we still got some room, and we talked about this in the live stream not too long ago. What's this guy Ivan on Tech was saying? He said that we're somewhere around where $2,000 was at the 2017 bull run. So around May, Bitcoin was around 2017. It was around 2K, and then it 10x to 20K before pulling back. Right now we're at 30, 40. Say we're at 40K. He says maybe we could 10x. I don't know, but I'll tell you at this moment, a 100K seems feasible. It seems possible. It seems probable. Will it happen? I don't know. It could go up more and more. Stocks and golds are about to flip. There you go. Weekly, my returns are increasing. There you go. Just liquidity is about to drop on Bitmart, JULB, and the pair airdrops. Yeah, there's so many. Look how many tabs I got pulled up. I'm not even turning off. I'm not closing the tabs. I'm always looking at them. It's like a lot. So the question is not whether you're making gains. It's if you're outpacing the market. Are you outpacing Ether? Are you outpacing Bitcoin? Are you making more gains than the market? Okay, if not, then that's okay. Then you're better off just holding Bitcoin or Ether. Last time Elon Musk said Doge has shot up and dropped. Hopefully Bitcoin keeps going and breaks to 50K. Doge doesn't have as, strong of legs as Bitcoin, obviously, but, Doge is back up to like 8 cents now. Kaboom, says Irving. Good morning. Safe Pal just dropped on Pancake Swap. Let's go. There you go. Is that an IFO? Because I'm waiting for that next IFO. I'm outpacing everything except Elon. I don't know, Bit Papa. You've been holding Bitcoin before Elon. So Elon looking like a noob in this chat. Okay, maybe his bag is bigger, but he don't know more about Bitcoin than me, or than you. That's why this Musk guy is not who they say who he is. But I don't care. I receive it. Let him pump the bags. Irving with the €5. I appreciate that. But nah, Big Papa, you're outpacing Elon. You've been out here. Okay. UMX, I don't know about that one, Glenn H, but I'm sure it's booming like everything else. Let's go ahead and let's go on down the prices real quick. We got Bitcoin there doing a stellar performance at 43, topping off, I believe, at 45 this morning. Ether performing like Barry Bonds on steroids. Mark McGuire in his prime. Ether at $1,723, looking excellent. Cardano pulling up in the lead here in the top 5 at 68 cents. Charles Hoskinson and friends are booming out there. Good morning to you guys. Polkadot, $22. I like the dot. This is a new kid on the block. but it's been performing like a first round draft pick. Ripple, I don't care. Binance. Kaboom. Okay, don't act like the champ. I mean, come on, guys. This has been like a pump like no. Everybody's excited. Listen, the stuff that's going on Binance is so sexy that I didn't even notice Bitcoin at 43 till like everybody started tweeting. You know what I mean? And I'm excited, but I'm not even as excited like what happened with Otto. We'll talk about it. Litecoin there at 161. Doge chain. Like, look, you can see the numbers, guys. It's green all over the board. Grass-fed beef out here. Organic, non-GMO. Welcome. Elron kaboom, indeed. I'm only kicking myself in the butt out here for not staking cake and earning Elron just like last week on Pancake Swap. It was like stake the cake, earn Elron at like 200-300. I don't forgot what the APY was, but it's, I'll tell you, a boomer. Let's see if there's any losers. Look at the loser. The loser here is lost 2%. The losers lost 2%. Wow. So even if you're a loser, you're only down 2%. Wow. Incredible. Let's see who the week winners are. Terra, Elron, UMA, Avalanche, 0x looking good. Let's see who the losers are for the week. Ripple. Okay, Ripple and Voyager. And, even Ripple holders are only down 10%. I feel bad for people holding US dollars, guys. Imagine like normies out there that they got like, there's people that are still believing in their retirements and stuff in US dollars. Like, guys, I mean, come on. At this point, wow. Again, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy, but I'm just like, I'm imagining how some people feel or how some people may be ignorant. I don't know what's going on, but, sheesh. Who would want a US dollar savings account? Come on. Irving sent $5. Oh, okay. Let me see the 5. Irving sent 5 euros. Boom. Irving, thank you so much for the 5. Did I repeat that? Irving, for all that great value to the crypto maniacs. Thank you so much, Irving. Since you didn't comment, I probably just slipped my peripheral over here. I got the chat on my peripheral. Thank you so much, Irving. I appreciate you, and I see you here in the chat. Keep booming out there. Binance blocking U.S. customer sucks. They let us rock for a while, but the other day my VPN cut off for a second while I was signed. No. Queens, you don't need a VPN. You don't need Binance Exchange. I'm talking about the smart chain. Pop yourself the wallet. You don't need no VPN. Go DEX on them. There's plenty of videos when you bridge on over. You don't need just start with the Binance wallet from the Chrome store. Okay, it's free. And then forget about Binance US and the VPNs. I'm talking about decentralized DeFi crypto on the Binance chain. And you could bridge the tokens from BNB back to 0x using the actual wallet instead of a bridge online like on Pancake Swap. They got the VPN. And then apparently Trust Wallet can get to the BNB chain as well. That's another one that I've been looking at. I was on my watch list. Trust Wallet is looking very attractive. Big Papa says, my lady has an MBA and she's so confused. That's the truth is, yeah, exactly. The MBA, going to school, they confuse you, okay? I mean, like I did all that too. And at the end of the day, it confuses you and it puts you in a mind state to work corporate. And that works in the corporate world. But let me go back to the first time I remember about Bitcoin. I asked someone on Wall Street, a banker, and they're like, nah, that's not me. Don't ask a banker about Bitcoin, okay? And it's, no disrespect to the lady or out there, it is what it is, guys. It's almost like you gotta forget all that and then, build from scratch. Because, there's some things though in business and finance that could apply. And specifically it's just finance at present value, stuff like that, and opportunity cost. Basic economics, they can cross over, but everything else, I don't know. SafePal app just dropped. So sexy, guys. Direct access to Binance. There you go. So let's go ahead and let's run down some of these coins that look. First of all, let me just shout out auto, okay? Because I just did a video. Let me be honest, I didn't see anybody talking about auto, okay? There's a lot of other crypto YouTubers and stuff like that, but I didn't see one single one talking about auto. I let you guys know about this thing when it was like $400. I got in on the video. It's been nothing but boom. It's been nothing but boom. And on the video I did, I was questioning whether I was going to pair auto with BNB and mine more auto by staking my LP tokens, which I ended up doing. And I'm glad I did. I don't know where I'm sitting within permanent loss, but the thing spits out auto like a money printer. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up auto here. I got racks on auto right now. I got like, what I got here? I got like 12 racks on auto, WBNB auto LP. I got 2,600 rack. No, not 26, 26. 2,600. So I got those LP tokens, whatever that's worth. It's worth 2,600. And this thing spits out about $30. It has been 24 hours. I got $44 of auto in here. And it's been less than 24 hours. Okay. And then I moved my cake from Beefy over to the auto farm because look at the numbers here. The numbers are wilding. 361%. And you get auto. Okay, so I moved a hefty bag of cake over here. Shout out to cake. We got in a cake when it was like 50 cents. Okay, so, shout out to Auto. This is the highest APYs out of all the yield optimizers that I've seen. Okay, and then they're audited. If you want to look at the audit, I don't know if it's Sergey over there in Russia or Vlad. I don't know who, but apparently it's audited. Okay, I don't know. So, yeah, check out auto and look at the price of autos. Look at that, $1,315. Because, okay, guys, because it's a low capped, low circulating supply. Look at this, 9,738 coins. You know what I mean? This thing is not even ranked yet. This thing could go, I don't even know where it could go. So I don't know. I should consider taking some profits, I'll be honest with you, because I boomed. School goal is to train you how to be a good little consumer and loyal employee. Give us your money in a 401k and we would charge. Exactly. Guys, you're letting another man hold your bags. If you want freedom, independence, you want to be a boss, then you need to control your stuff. Okay? And that requires responsibility. All right? And risk. Shout out to the patriarchs out there. You know what I mean? That's the story of the patriarchs in the Bible, taking responsibility, being independent, and supporting a fam. You know what I mean? It gets deep out here, guys. Jewel Swap is a silent boomer. Look at the Twitter; it's about to boom. There you go. So yeah, Pancake Swap has been one of my my come ups. I threw I don't know, I guess like an ETH. I don't know. That thing just kept going. And the thing with Pancake and why I'm not even taking profits because it just keeps spitting out at 361%. I just keep getting cake and I can just sell some off the top. So this is like a passive income. I see it if cake goes up or down, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm getting almost 1% a day. Okay, how long would this last? I don't know, but I'm taking advantage of it now. So let's go ahead and shout out Auto. So far, Auto has been one of it's looking like one of the more sexy. So what I did is that I was originally staking over here on Beefy. Let me pull up Beefy on you guys. What's the price of Beefy? Big Papa says, I have no referral guys, only skin in the game. That's the thing with most of 90% of the stuff that I'm seeing on Binance Smart Chain is not really referrals. So, it's not about really referrals. There's a few of them that have referrals, like BCEX has some referrals, but I'll be honest with you, I haven't made any gains from referrals on Binance. I don't, it's mostly been from the yield optimizer and the price appreciations of the coin. What am I pulling up here? Beefy. Yeah, so I pulled, I still have some Beefy. I do, actually. I still have about a Beefy. And that was one that we identified quite early. Oh, I'm not logged in. That's the problem. But anyhow, I got about one beefy. I moved over the cake. I had cake staking over here on beefy. Let's see what the. Let me search by total value locked. Oh, it doesn't pull up because I'm not signed in. But their APY is less than the auto farm. And that's why I moved the bag. And you could search by single assets. Yeah, so it doesn't show because I'm not logged in. But yeah, when I was logged in, I did see it. I mean, these things change though. You know what I mean? So let's look at the price of beefy. The price of beefy about what? 821. It's dropped 724, but you know, it's still attractive. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's something that, you know, you may consider buying the dip. We got in what, like at $400 or something. Another one with a low circulating supply. This is another yield optimizer. It has more value locked than something like Auto, does it? Well, you can't see right now because I'm not logged in. But I'm seeing, and maybe I'm wrong, I'm seeing like more value on Auto. It seems like to me that beefy and Auto do the same thing, and Auto seems a little bit better. So, you know, something to consider. Unimax is decentralized leveraging for those in US. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. This one hasn't really moved. And I'm glad someone commented on my video where I talked about this, BSCEX. I thought that they were directly involved with the Binance centralized entity, but apparently not. This is a service that what they want to do is like recreate Binance decentralized. And they've done a lot already. And, you know, it's somewhat already working. They got the SwapX. They got a launch pool. And they're going to do a full-fledged DEX that is going to have order books. So if you know anything about iDEX, this looks just like that. So you'll be able to put your bids and your asks here. And that's coming soon. I'm farming here. Let me see what I got here in the farm. Some little shit coin. Yeah, that's my stake over here. So I threw 282 LP tokens. I don't know what this is. It's probably like $1,000, and I'm receiving these ZC coins. It's the only thing you could farm here, you know. So the way I look at it is like if I get into a project, I don't really just want to hold on to the token. I want to put it to use. I want to stake it. I want to pair it. So I identified BSCEX as something I wanted to get into. I got the token and I was just holding it. So I was like, let me pair it with BUSD and pop it in and then get whatever reward. So put it to use while I wait for the coin to appreciate and perhaps sell it. Again, what's the price? This one hasn't really much moved in price. I'll be honest with you. This has been the slowest mover. I got in around 440. It's around 430. I've seen it go up to around $5. It hasn't done much. Okay. Now, another one that has been a major boomer, and I said this last week, that is kind of like the command center here with Binance, is Venus. This thing continues to go up. Venus is another somewhat of a yield optimizer, but it's more of a money market where you could supply collateral and borrow. And you can also mint stable coins. But one thing I'm realizing is that you can mint the stable coin and there is no fee. So you could take out loans and there is on the stables and it's at zero. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So let me pull that up on you guys. This Venus protocol, this thing is, like I said, it's like the homie that fronts you when you forget to go to the ATM. And I'm talking about the VI token. So let me pull that up. I got about almost 5 racks of supply here, and I've taken out a loan of 1,000. I've taken out only in stable coins. So you can go here to mint VI, and you could literally mint the stable token, and it's $1. Okay, so you could use that to do what you want, or you could go ahead and go to the vault and stake the stable coin to earn more Venus. So you see the majority of the loan I have, I'm staking it. And then I can just unstake it and pay it back. And there's no fee for taking out the VI loans other than the the gas fees to do the transactions, which are next to nothing. But compare that to borrowing other assets here, like Binance, they charge you 15% APY. Look at all the other coins. So I just figured, I mean, before I was taking out Binance loans, and I'm like, you know what? I should just take out a Vi loan and use that to buy the coin that I want, because the Vi, they're not charging me for it. Taking loans means no taxes, playing that billionaires game. There you go. That's another way to look at it too. So this platform is the real deal. This thing is I think it's gonna stay. Because you got leverage. There's leverage here, so you could supply. I got some assets supplied. I got a nice bag of Venus supplied here. I got 1 ETH supplied, and I got a little bit of DOT. And I use that. I'm earning interest, so it's like a savings, and then I could borrow against that anytime I want. I could borrow any of these tokens, or I can mint a stable coin, which I figure is probably cheaper to do than borrowing the actual token. And you're right, Glenn, you're taking a loan. So if I took out a loan and I made a move and it boomed, I'm technically, it's a loan. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's another way to look at it. But so that's Venus. Venus is up a lot. I like Venus. And again, this is one we told you about at like $10. Okay, let's Pancake Swap. Obviously, you guys know about that. And I think with the swap, with Pancake Swap, this one is basically the Uniswap of the Binance Smart Chain. I think this one's actually here to stay. And it has a lot of utility because with the IFOs, the initial farm offerings on their website, they require cake tokens to get in that, and then they burn those cake tokens. So yes, the circulating supply is infinite, but they're doing all kinds of burns all the time. So, it's something to consider. And, I'm holding that token, and then I'm staking it again on auto, earning over 300% APY. So I look at that as a passive drip. Shout out to Momo. All right, move on to the next one. Guys, I'm going over all the little Binance ones. All right, this is the one. I should have done a whole video because this is the one that I think has the most upside potential. Again, obviously, it's the most riskiest one because it's the smallest one, okay? But I told you about this one when it was $10 last week. Be liquid, okay? Look at the circulating supply on this little puppy at 8,711, okay? This thing only has a $19,000 USD trading value in the past 24 hours, so it's a small cap. I tried to throw a whole Ether back when it was like $10. I would have moved the price like 10%. So, this one allegedly, supposedly is a fair launch deflationary token. And right now they're not doing anything. And it seems like they may open up their protocol sooner than later. They were offering their second little baby shit token, the Vapor rewards over there on Jet Fuel. I found out about them through there. So look, I'm just holding this token waiting for the news. Because no one really knows about it. No one's been talking about it. It's got this low cap, and then they introduce another token. It looks like they're about to open up their protocol. So this is me purely speculating. I don't know anybody out there, and I just came across this coin. I'm like, damn, it looks good. So, I took a little stab at it. I got in early. But I was comparing it to Auto, okay? This is a circulating supply of 8,711. Let's go back to Auto over here. Look at Auto. 9,738. And look at the price. Obviously, the volume is through the roof. It's over 4 million in volume right now. But imagine if, Be Liquid does just a tenth of what Auto did. I would put it over $100. So that's one that I would say, like, that's the one that I feel either, it could not do anything. It could go back to, $10, or, this thing has a potential because of the low circulating supply. And let me repeat, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is my own personal opinion. I don't know anybody at Be Liquid. I've never even been on their Telegram, etc. So, but I am excited. I am, to be honest with you guys. Boom. Beefy, we just talked about Beefy. It's kind of slowing down. I think Beefy, was really attractive at, maybe a week or two ago. And then people are starting to find out about Auto Farm. It basically does the same thing as Beefy, but it has better returns. And I believe it's audited, unlike Beefy that's not. So I don't quote me on that. So, Beefy, I don't know. It looks good. It has a lot of value locked, etc. But LM is right. Auto seems to be killing Beefy right now. So, I did get an Auto and I'm excited. And in fact, I moved my cake stake from Beefy to Auto because the gains seemed better. And it's only been about a day, so I don't know, but it certainly seems like it. So that's it. That's Beefy. I still got a Beefy, stake there. Auto we just talked about. $B share, guys. This is one that I've been wanting to do the research, and I haven't gotten around to it. But it's a whole ecosystem. This $B ecosystem. They got $B. They got a stable coin and they got the B earn protocol. They got like 3 coins in their ecosystem, and they got money markets. I don't understand all of this yet because I haven't had the time to get into this, but I have this on alert on my watch list because I feel like there's some value here. Okay, so it's $B has a really low circulating supply, 85,000, but then they got this other token that is associated with their network. Look at this one. Okay, B earn. This one's got 3779 circulating supply. And again, it's running on that network somehow. It's a stake or I don't know, another shit coin that may go to the moon. I don't know, but look at this. At 246 with 3,779, this is definitely on my watch list. Okay? Do the research on this. And then Beefy. Did I cover most of them? Oh, okay, Fuel. What's up with Fuel? Fuel rocketed. It did well. We identified Fuel about $50. We've got gains, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm staking the Fuel token, and I'm happy, okay? But I don't see the gains coming in like I see Auto or the cake gains. So, I haven't lost. Obviously, we're up. Everything's running smooth, but I just see other platforms paying out more and moving more. So, I don't know. I'm waiting. It's up again today at 250. I kind of topped off at, what was its all-time high? Just 2 days ago at 290. Then it dumped. These things, they hit their thing and they've come back. So I could see it maybe retesting its high. I'm considering taking some profits, being that we got in so early. I think I've taken a little bit of profits, but I still got more profits to take. Maybe I sell half the bag and I keep half of it there. I don't know. But this is one that I'm considering taking some profits in. Momo says Cardano, Binance, Sol, INJ, eGold, and Band. Yeah, those are all good ones. But, to be honest with you guys, those are all good. And I have nothing bad to say about them. But what I'm trying to look, I'm trying to strike with the irons hot right here. And I'm trying to find the tokens that are going to 10x or 100x. Let's be honest. Binance is not going to 10x. And neither is Cardano right now. Those things already, they're moved. And they're going to continue to move. But like for instance, Ether is not going to 10x in a month. And hopefully it does. But what I'm saying is that the probability of it is less than one of these little baby coins doubling up, tripling up, 5xing up. You see what I'm saying? So that's the game that I'm speculating on right now. I think everything's on the run up right now. So I'm trying to find the ones that are going to move the fastest in the short term. Okay. And then when the smoke clears, which it is, okay, I think that the smoke is going to clear at some point. I don't know how much time we have here in this run. We could have until the fall. We could have, another week. I really don't know. You know what I mean? But it's evident to me that, we're in the middle of a run up right here. So let's try to capitalize. Check Yield Watch. Yeah, Yield Watch is a good one. I actually have the tab pulled up. That's the thing with Yield Watch, Big Papa, is that they only really look at, they don't look at Auto Farm, and they have jet fuel, but they don't look at Auto Farm. But you know what? Yield Watch is probably going to pull out a token soon. So, I'm looking at that. Let's see if there's any other ones that we should look at. What's up with Wise? What's up with Wise token? It's still up from, its listing, and I think, everybody's still up, but, it seems like, the price is just there. In fact, it seems to be going down. Let me pull up the Wise info here. And I got over a year stake there. I'm kind of like, I'm questioning if that was the right move. I'll be honest with you. You see, not always do you do the right moves, or at least you question it. I'll be honest with you. I got over a year stake there on Uniswap that was, substantial. And, I'm wondering. Look at that chart. That chart. So what's going to happen with Uniswap? The thing that it's got, with Wise, the thing that it's got going for it is that it's got the major liquidity, right? So I think it's a race to, people trying to claim a piece of that pie. So this thing may go back down to its price floor before it goes back up. That's what I'm thinking. This may test its bottom. And what's the price floor? Initial price floor is 0.0002144, and we're at 0.00031. So yeah, it may very well go down that way. Either way, I feel like, USD wise, there's going to be a gain. So I don't feel like I'm going to lose. But again, it's the opportunity cost. How are your stakes working out for you? In Wise, they're good. The APY for Wise is about 8 to 10% per year. So I'm getting Wise returns, but here's another thing with Wise. And this is not exclusive to their platform. This is an Ethereum thing. I've earned, let's say, I want to say like somewhere around 100 or 150 Wise for one of my stakes, let's say, and it's available so I could collect the reward. So that's maybe like $100 or something, which is cool. It's been only about a month. So I got some reward there. But in order to collect the reward, you need to pay gas fee. And that gas fee is like $30, $40. So, do you want to collect your $100 reward and spend $30? Maybe I'll wait till that reward is $300 and then spend the $30. See what I'm saying? So I feel like that's another thing that, it's kind of off-putting, But it is what it is. Shout out to Crypto Talk. He just did a video on Unistake last night. And let me shout him out. He's been booming. I'm going to be honest. If you're listening, Crypto Talk, shout out to you. You've been identifying the boomers, the low cap gems. And, not all of them have hit, but a lot of them have. So this is one he talked about last night, Unistake. And I'll be honest, this one actually looks very interesting. Okay. I tried to FOMO in this morning and the transaction failed for whatever reason. And then I end up spending mad gas fees. So, that's another thing with ETH. The gas fees kill me. But, I tried to FOMO in this thing. And like I said, the transaction failed for whatever reason. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. But it has a fairly low circulating supply. And it's 26 cents. But, the ranking's low. I found the project and the platform interesting. Provide stake and liquidity at the same time. They have an interesting website and an interesting idea. The whole stuff seems pretty cool. And I think that they're audited or whatnot. So I almost FOMO into this, but for whatever reason, the transaction failed. And it's about the same price it was when I was trying to buy. I'll take a few comments and questions before I go ahead and retire the stream. But I'm excited, guys. I'll be honest with you. Let me know. Big Papa he put a few of the tokens that he's been looking at here in the chat. LM says BDO, LP returns, APY, and Farm are crazy. I haven't experienced what the returns are, but I definitely got the BDO there on my watch list and all those other tokens that are associated with it. I feel like at this point I should pop open a Telegram just for the community here. I'm not on Telegram, but it seems like that's where everybody's at. Is anybody out here on Telegram? I'm sure some are, but do you find it to be resourceful? I know years before I tried to start a Discord, but I just didn't have any time for that, But one thing just came to mind, and I was talking offline. He's like, you should just start a Telegram group. It shouldn't be about Champagne Crypto. It should just be, the boomers group. And then, put other people as the moderators. That way I don't have to be the sole person behind it. You know what I mean? It'd be more of a community, like a decentralized group. I don't want it to be my group. I want it to be just, if I started one, I would look at it more like that. Are you still long on DeFi app tokens? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I would be LM, but I'm just finding that these DeFi projects on Binance are more attractive to me as far as upside potential, and the fees are a lot more attractive. So I've been able to learn and stake, unstake, do all these DeFi operations for way cheaper. And just speculate for cheaper. So the answer is no, not because I don't think DeFi dApps are booming, but because it's expensive to use them. Now, I'll give you a perfect example. Let me pull up the chart so you guys don't have to stare at the meme the whole time. Let me pull up the chart on you guys. I'll give you an example. Like I got into Alpha, which is it's both on Binance and on Ether, but the actual Homora platform is functional on the main Ether chain. So I bought this Alpha token. I'm excited about it. Boom, boom, boom. I got in. So I'm holding Alpha. I'm like, all right, what can I do with this thing? And you could stake. You could pair it with Ethereum or another coin to stake more sushi to gain more rewards. I'm like, all right, let's go for it. So I got like an ETH worth of Alpha. I go to pair it up and all that. In order to do all this stuff, I got to provide the liquidity, get the LP token, and stake the LP, do all these things. Just doing all those steps, it was going to be like $150. And I hadn't even gone into the staking. And then I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm like, and then in order to get out of this, I'm going to have to pay another $100 to $150. I got to prove this, I prove the spend. I'm like, yeah, it may work, but for that, maybe I should just hold this token and just sell it for a profit. That's where I ended up. That's my my thought process. And that thought process kind of goes to all of the Ethereum coins. It's like, yeah, I would love to use this coin as I am, like with Wise token, for instance. But now to unstake and collect the rewards, I'm getting clapped up with fees. So it's becoming more and more apparent to me that Ether is a whale's platform. And unless you're throwing, I don't know, over 1 ETH per play, or more, probably like 5 ETH per play, it's not worth it. So for a whale, trying to perform the operation I did with Alpha, and you tell him, okay, it's, $300 in fees, but, he's investing $20,000, then okay. I agree. Are you still long on Ether, just not the DeFi tokens on ETH? I'm long on, how could I say this? I believe that there's value in being long on DeFi tokens and on ETH. I think it's going to lead the market charge. I think that, that's where it's at. But not only do I believe that, but I believe, me personally, again, this is just my opinion. I think that in the short run right now, the Binance dApps are going to move faster. And since it's cheaper to work with, I find myself spending my money there. But let me be honest with you, LM. It's with the intent of stacking more ETH. I see value in Binance, but I still want more ETH in Bitcoin. So when I'm taking inventory of what I have, I value it in bits and ETH. How many ETH is this worth? How many Bitcoins is this worth? Is kind of what I'm asking myself. Obviously, you could see what the USD value is, but I've moved some Ether into the Binance chain, so. Every once in a while I take a count here and I'm like, okay, so how much is my bag worth Ether-wise? If I threw a couple ETH over there, did it grow? And that's what it is, guys. I'll take a few more comments and questions. But Rafterman says his holdings are boring. Bitcoin, ETH, Litecoin, and Link. They're all solid. I like them all. The one I like the least is Litecoin, but it's an OG, so I can't really say anything bad about it. And it seems like it has some upside right now. Yes, Uniswap, 1 ETH is not worth it, and sometimes the transactions get rejected. Exactly. That's exactly what happened to me this morning. I told you, I tried to FOMO into this coin. What is it? The Unistake, this coin. Okay, this one, Crypto talked about the video, whatever. And I got excited. I got the FOMO. I was like, let me throw an ETH at this thing this morning. Go. And the fee was like $90. I don't know what happened. And then transaction pending, something happened, and whatever, transaction failed. That's not usually the case, but it can happen. So my transaction failed, and I lost the gas fee, whatever, and I wasn't able to buy the token, and was, all for an ETH. That probably wouldn't have happened on Binance. And if it did, I would have lost a couple pennies. What's your Bitcoin percentage in ETH, etc.? I could say that there's more Bitcoin than Ether. That's what I would say. That I'm more Bitcoin heavy than Ether. And this is a question that I've asked myself and many of the boomers for a while now. What is the ratio that you should have? And, I don't think we don't get a straight answer. I'll be honest with you. But my answer is more Bitcoin than ETH, although I'm questioning whether I should have more ETH. And maybe even make it 50-50. The gas fee did not return via smart contract. I don't think so, Glenn. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't. It seems like I got a little bit of less ETH than now than I had this morning after I tried that. Check out Spartan on Binance Smart Chain, low market cap, basically synthetics on BSC on the come up, bro. Low cap gem. All right, I like everything about what you just said. So let me pull that up, bro. What you say? Spartan? Sparta. I think I heard about this one. It's already ranked 290. It's ranked 290. But yeah, it does look good. Let me see here the numbers. Boom, boom, boom. Let me pull up the protocol here just to give it a look. A protocol for incentivized liquidity in synthetic acids. Sparta protocol provides community-governed and programmable token emissions functions to incentivize the formation of deep liquidity pools. Nice little website, synthetic tokens. I like the synthetic stuff. Mirror Protocol did well. And, they're trading synthetic Tesla, Google, and whatnot. So this one looks good. Reward stream. This one looks all right. I mean, still small. It's still small, but I'm looking for like something like this, guys. Let me show you. Definitely, I like this find though. Invincible coin. I think I like it, but I'm looking for something like this. This one right now is the most attractive. Look at this, 8,000 coins. The market cap's not even listed yet. This thing could. I mean, I got in at $10. You see what I'm saying? This thing could be. I don't know what the market cap is. Another one was Beefy. Beefy's ranked 288, but when we got in, it was like ranked 600. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to find these low cap ones that may just like rocket, and ride those waves for now. But I do like that one that you just brought up. Roger Ripper says 1 inch. Yeah, 1 inch already kind of, it had its gains. And I talked about that last week. It's already in the top 100. You look, coins that are in the top 100 are not going to 20x, 10x. I mean, they're going to move. Don't get me wrong. Like, you may ride the waves. They may outperform Bitcoin and ETH. Don't get me wrong. I really like 1 inch. I think it has a cool UI, great idea. The Chai token, gas token, I like it. Growth on BSC DeFi is the highest for any chain right now. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking, me personally, right now, my main goal in the short term is growth. Okay? Growth. So who's growing the fastest? And it seemed like last week it was Auto Farm. With that low circulating supply, 9,738. And look at this thing skyrocketing. All right, take a few more comments and questions, and I'll retire the stream. It's always a pleasure, guys. I'm excited for everybody out here. I know most of you guys are in the gains right now. Pull UMX real quick. Do one on the spot. Let me see UMX. Let me see what's up with UMX. Unimex Network. Have I heard about this one? Low cap, fairly low supply at 10 million. Innovative on-chain margin trading platform entirely contained within Uniswap, which means that short longs are directly executed on Uniswap rather than through an off-chain approach. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, it's the tokens like this, you know, that are like brand new that I'm attracted to. Unimex is a Uniswap-based borrowing platform which facilitates the margin trading of native Uniswap assets. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna leave the tab up on this one as I left the tab up on this one, Unistake. Okay, so those are, you know, things. There's so many things to look at here, guys. There's so many things to look at, and you know, my approach is, you know, I've set my budget, and I've been basically throwing about an ETH of things that I like, that seem somewhat have like a heartbeat and it's low cap, and then I, you know, throw maybe half an ETH or an ETH, and I keep it moving because my strategy also is to spread it out in DCA because I'm not gonna throw all the bags on one or two altcoins. There's too many of them, you know, so I'm kind of trying to average it out and see if I can average out the small ones that may boom. But yeah, check those out, Unistake as well. So there's a lot to go over, guys, and I'm excited for everybody out there. I'll give it another minute or so here for some questions if anybody else has some questions. But there you go, Bitcoin after Muskie bought the bits. Muskie's a Muskie's a noob, a Bitcoin noob. Smart play. All you need is one horse to win the race. Exactly. Yeah, I got my degen bag that I'm trying to like go aggressive with, and then I store my value in Bitcoin and ETH. Like, don't get it twisted. I store my value in Bitcoin and ETH, and then I identify, all right, here's my bag that I'm willing to risk, high risk, because I know right now is the time. I wouldn't have been doing this, you know, even a few months ago. You know that I'm pretty conservative, but it's obvious to me that this is the time. If you're gonna go hard, right now is the time. And this is, in my opinion, again, I'm not telling people what to do. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is entertainment. But yeah, going back to what you said, all you need is one horse to win the race. You know, the way I look at it is like, you know, if I get into 5-10 different altcoins, if one or two of them hit big, you know, if one of them 20x's, or it's, you know, we get lucky enough to see 100x. I mean, I'm not expecting that, but you know, it's possible because it's happened to other coins. Don't act like, you know, some of these coins don't 20, 50, 100x. I haven't experienced that on this run, but who knows? But definitely that's what we're fishing for, right? Now, if you don't got the time nor the bag to play aggressively like that, you may want to do it like Rafterman. Go push the truck and let your main assets pay you, like your bits and your ETH, your Litecoin, your links. He's earning passive income. He don't care what the price is. Rafterman's stacking. You know, Rafterman's pushing the truck. He doesn't got time to, you know, get into 10 altcoins and look at the tickers every single day. Okay? And that's cool. And I'm sure that his bag is nice too. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make. 43K here on Bitcoin, not playing games. Not playing games. Let me take a peek over here to DLive. I forgot about DLive. Got kind of sleep. It got sleepy for Tron. And you know, let me turn this off. What is this? This is DLive. it got sleepy for Tron, and one of their top DApps. I mean, I still use, but they're censoring. I heard they censoring Owen Benjamin out here. This is supposedly a DeFi DApp here. So what's up with that? We got no viewers over there, so forget about these people. Shout out to everybody on YouTube then. I'll take a couple more comments and questions. Do you guys want me to show you the coins again real quick? All the coins I've been looking at? I'm going to do it real quick. Pancake Bunny. Shout out to BitPapa for putting me down with this. I haven't gotten into this one, but it's definitely attractive. We talked about BSCEX. I like this bag. This one hasn't been moving. Out of all the bags I've been looking at, this one has kind of been the most sleepy. I mean, I'm not losing, but it's not moving. Venus, excellent. Gains, it's up another 37%. Pancake Swap, obviously everybody knows about this. Doing excellent. Pancake Swap. I'm staking Pancake on Auto Farm. Be Liquid, the one I'm most attracted. Look at that. Look at this thing. This thing keeps going up. Here live. Maybe some of you maniacs purchased it. We talked about, what else? Unimex, we just pulled that up. I'm going to leave it up. I don't know anything about this, but somebody here in the chat asked me to look at it. So there it is. B Dollar. This one's another one on the rise. Trust Wallet. I think this is, from what I'm seeing, they got a good service here. So Trust Wallet is good. I don't have this bag. Fuel Token. Made great gains, but I'll be honest, out of all the yield optimizers right now, this is the one that I'm paying attention to the least. Although I got value locked up over there, and I'm staking Fuel. So I mean, it's performing, but I'm just asking myself if there's a better opportunity somewhere else. So that's where I'm at. We got into Fuel about $50 or $60, I think. The same thing goes for Beefy. I feel the same way about Beefy that I do about Fuel. I mean, I'm happy about the gains that I've made on the price of the token, but I'm wondering if I still want to use their platform or if there's other platforms I want to use. And then B-Earn, I haven't gotten into this one, but look at the circulating supply on this puppy. And this one has something to do with SBDO and their platform. So go ahead and check that out. And then the last one, this one, Unit Stake. It's another one I'm looking at. All right, guys. Oh, and Sparta. Some other guy told me about who is this. BitPapa told me about Sparta. I'm going to keep that up. Look how many coins. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot to look at, boomers. Bitcoin against the US dollar. What's the technical say? Strong buy or just saying buy? Buy, strong buy. Let's see what the 1 month projections say. Looking good. Is it possible to participate before the token launched in Binance ecosystem? I don't know what you're asking. Is it possible to participate before the token? I'm not sure. I don't know. I think no. I think the answer is no, because the Binance token is like the Ethereum for that chain. So you need Binance in your wallet in order to pay gas fees. It's a little bit, they're very small compared to ETH, but in order to do a transaction on Ether, like you can't do anything on Ether without Ether in your wallet. The same goes for Binance. And Binance had a utility before their even smart contract existed. Remember, that token has a utility on their centralized exchange as well for fees. So, I mean, Binance has several utilities. So it's not only in the centralized exchange that it helps you out with fees or whatnot, but it also is the gas token for the Binance Smart Chain. And if I'm not mistaken, Binance and Link have been the two altcoins for the past couple of years that have outperformed Bitcoin. I don't know how it's performed against Bitcoin in the last few months, but definitely in the last 2-3 years, Binance and Link have performed better than Bitcoin. And I'm reminded of one of the OG boomers here, Derek McLean, years ago when he would just keep saying Binance, that's the one, that's the one. And I would argue with him and be like, it's good, but I don't want to buy that much because it's somewhat centralized. But we got in. I mean, obviously we got in. I'm just kind of kicking myself. It's coulda, shoulda, woulda. But he called it. I got to say, Derek, if he still listens to the channel, he was like one when it was like $5, $6, $7, $10. And, I'm glad we got in. But yeah, Binance has multiple utilities. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Shout out to Rafter, man. Thank you so much for the gratuity. Thank you to Bit Papa, Irving, and the rest of the tippers out there, or whatever you want to call it. Those that showed love and sent us some super chat. I thank you very much. Cardano says revolutionist in Cardano. Yeah, remember him. He was saying Cardano. He was like a top 10 holder. So I'm sure he's doing good. I hope he comes back when they hit $1 and invites us to his castle that he's going to buy out there in the United Kingdom. He literally says, like, I'm going to boom and I'm going to buy a castle in the UK. Because you could buy him cheap now, apparently. So I wouldn't doubt it that he's going to do it. But yeah, those Cardano was one, Binance, and then of course, Link. Link was one that, everybody was hooting and hollering, and we did jump on the Link train too. I remember it was like, I don't know, pennies. It was, I want to say 30 cents or 60 cents. It was less than $1. And then we got spooked. It went like to $2, $3, and I was like, oh, all right. Crystozilla says, still on. Wow. Yeah, we're here, Crystozilla. I was wrapping it up. I've been on for about an hour here, but Elon jumped in the game. Obviously, everybody knows he is now a Bitcoin noob. He got himself a little wallet. He's checking CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko every few hours or every 30 minutes to see what the price of Bitcoin is. Not passing out ice creams? No, there was no one on D-Live. Look, even Crystozilla is on YouTube right now. So, I don't know. What happened? The D-Live has kind of got quiet, Yeah, kind of quiet. There was no one on D-Live. Let me pull it up again. I'm telling you, everything for Tron got quiet. Chico has claimed he is Satoshi for some time. Who, Muskie? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, no one's over there on D-Live. Champ, 44.7, Yule time high. Alts are next. Moon time, bro. Oh, yeah, no. Alts are here, Bart. Our alts are here. We've been making gains. Elon's in tune with the boomers. He's probably listening. Welcome, Elon. Kaboom. Jump over to Defi Mania and we'll show you what the real boom's about here. I'm telling you, like, we're so deep into this crypto stuff that I'm excited about the $44,000 Bitcoin, but, something like Auto Forearm, Be Liquid, these things are more exciting to me right now. Look at this, 66% in a day. Pancake, booming. Where's Auto? Venus, booming. Tron was too scammy looking. Hey, you're right. I agree. I always said that, Rafton. I was like, that's the thing with Tron. But, I gave it a whirl. And for the most part, I'm going to say that, nothing really kapumped out there. But, it's cool to use. And it's all right. We got a few ninjas get free MIR, the Mirror Protocol. Yeah, that one was nice. You did post about post about that on the airdrop, the D-Live about the airdrop. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna tune out. Enjoy the rest of my day. We got a 40+ K Bitcoin. I got a bunch of baby shit coins to babysit. And let's see which one's the major boomer out here, guys. But more bits, and more kabooms. Stay strong out there, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or you'll hear from me tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for tuning in.